Welcome everyone to match 3 of the New Zealand Men's Super Series here from Bay Indoor Sports in Napier, New Zealand. It's the final match of the series between the New Zealand men and the New Zealand All-Stars. The news from the middle is that the New Zealand men are batting first. Teams for today, for the New Zealand side, will be Victor Davies, Dion Joel, Michael Conroy, Mitchell Gardner, Todd Watson as captain, Jack Mockford, Ryan Jackson and Liam McCarthy. For the All-Stars, Matt Latham, Michael Barry is the skipper, Braden Gardner, Charlie Pawson, Bailey Latter, Tyler Anand comes in for Sam Clode, Jacob Yuka and Josh Young. So obviously this is a tune-up, this is preparation time for the men's team as they prepare for the World Cup in Sri Lanka, which starts in a little over 6 weeks' time, end of September. There have been some chopping and changing of the teams between the New Zealand side and the All-Stars team. Obviously the New Zealand men's squad of 12. And the series is currently split at 1 apiece. In match 1, that was on Friday 15th of August, the All-Stars are comprehensive victors, 84-41. And last night, the men's team got their first win, 129-70. So the ledger is squared. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your company, wherever you may be watching around the world. Ahmed Khawaja taking you through this one. We've got Victor Davies and Dion Joel who are going to open up for the men's side, and Braden Gardner has the ball for the All-Stars. Umpire Sean Speedy Sunderland is calling play, and here we go, first ball. Nice fast, good shot by Davies. Just a bit over pitch there by Gardner, was full, and a very nice hard drive by Davies into the ground. He gets it through cover for 2 to open the account for the New Zealand side. And that's better from Gardner. That's a bit shorter. It's cut right back in to Joel. Hit him on the hip, and it's a second ball straight away. Of course, just the 1-dot ball allowed now before the score has to change. And it's down leg side. That's a wide. So no impact. Score moves over to 4 of the first 3 balls. A bit shorter too. Joel able to get underneath it and cuts it towards point for a single, so just gone just behind him. See Latham and Anand there at off positions in the front court. And again going short. Davies very good on that pull shot, very quick onto it. And he gets the elevation that he needs because it goes straight into the ground. So into the leg side net for 2 runs. Final ball of the over. And this one, he's taken pace off it. And Joel hits it, but he can't get past the fielder there in the front court. And that's the end of the over. 7 runs after 1 over of the New Zealand men. So Tyler Anand, who didn't play yesterday's game and now is back in for match number 3. He's replacing Sam Close. You've got Jacob Duker behind the stumps. And Davies to face up to him, right arm over. Swinging away from him, but Davies has laced that through cover for 2. Confident shot. Nice bit of swing there. Just a bit short, but Joel played that very well under his eyes and just jammed it through point. Got through Barry and Latham for 2. Oh, very close. Good fielding there in the front. Just sort of poked at it to Davies rather than go through with a full pull shot, and he hit it probably too well. Could have been close there for Joel if it hit the stumps, but it didn't, alas. Score moves on. And again, Joel doing very well to get underneath it. They didn't have too much space to work with. He gets it again through point for a single. And the big dive, ensuring he gets there safe. So a good start by this pair so far in the first 10 balls. And again, Davies gone very hard, too hard at it perhaps. Skewed in the air. He had to put in the dive. The throw was a bit wayward from Gardner. And they get through for 2. And again, Joel with another single, getting over the top of it, running right through the middle. And that's the end of the over. A good over for Davies and Joel, 10 off it, and the New Zealand men are 17 after 2 overs. So Charlie Pawson to bowl the 3rd over. He'll come right arm over. He's impressive this series, is Charlie Pawson. Of course, him and Anand in the under-22 men's side World Cup. And again, Joel hits that one right into the ground underneath his eyes, gets through for a single. 4 singles on the bounce for Joel. And that one down leg side. And that's a good shot by Davies. Short by Pawson, but he played that well over his eyes. No difficulty in that. He plays those shots very well. Comfortable shot into the leg side net for 2. So the score moves on to 22. And now Joel joins in on the action. Probably wasn't even that short, but he went for the pull shot, and all he needed to do was get it an inside edge into the ground. So 2 more into the leg side net. Good call as Latham does the fielding there. Probably didn't get over the top of it, just along the ground there from Davies. So this will be the second ball opportunity of this pair of the game so far. And Davies goes hard at it with the drive. He was off the back foot to begin with, so it wasn't completely controlled, but there was good power on it. Wasn't fielded there off the net cleanly, so they get through for 2. That's the end of the 3rd over. another good one, 9 runs off it. And the New Zealand men, after the first 3 overs of their innings, are on 26. So Matt Latham will bowl the last over of this pair. He has 2 men there on leg side in the front court, and he's bowling to Davies. He's coming right arm over the wicket, and it's just a bit short, easy enough for Davies to free his arm and cut it into the point net for 2 runs. Going to now switch to going around the wicket to Joel. Still 2 men on leg side in the front court. And same result. Just a bit too short. And Joel, tall man, able to get underneath it for his arms. It's probably been a strategy here during this pair with the bowlers. And 2 more. That's a good shot by Davies, over pitched, and he's played a very nice straight hard drive through mid-on, and that's gone to the way to the back net for 4. The score is now on 34. Joel getting underneath it, good feeling by Nand, and he hits down the stumps, but Joel's home. That's better bowling, and he gets just through for a single. So 2 balls left in the pair, and a very good start for New Zealand men, just as they did last night. And again, good fielding though. This time Barry just jams it out, does Davies. Single. 41 last night was the first pairing. That was Joel and Latham. Today it is Davies and Joel. Fine shot, Dion Joel, just trickling on the legs, and he's clipped that into the leg side net in the front court for 2. Fine timing, down and up, and that ends a very good 4 overs of batting from Dion Joel and Victor Davies. Davies 23, Joel 15, and the New Zealand men have rocketed to 38 after their first 4 overs. Not a bad effort there from the Allstars. They had a couple of second ball opportunities, maybe 2 or 3 extras bowled, but it was really lining, and it was probably more the line more than anything. And Davies and Joel were able just to find those gaps and create spaces for themselves on the crease. So Conroy and Liam McCarthy will be the second pair up, and here comes the skipper for the All-Stars today, Michael Barry, coming left arm around the wicket. Strong call, good throw by Gardner. Latter there at receiver. Can't quite get to it, but there was no danger of an out, so it's going to be a second ball straight away. It was a bit wide, but Conroy got to it, and he's hit it off the back foot into cover net for 2. So he gets his first runs off the bat, does Micah Conroy. And that one was wide again, but playing loosely away from his body was McCarthy. So another second ball here for the All-Stars. You can see what Barry's bowling to his field though. Wide outside off. And again wide outside off. This time pace off. Good bowling. And again, McCarthy playing away from his body, but because of the pace, he was able to get something on it, and they get through for a single. This time, no ball off the pitch from Barry. Just trying to get it outside off, but time just a bit offline. that's better. Not wide, just stayed just outside off, and I think Conroy wasn't quite expecting it. Just moved past him, outside edge. No catch, but a second ball play to start the second over. Got over from Barry, 5 runs off that over, and after 5, the New Zealand men are on 43. Conroy batted with Barry last night in match 2, they made 29. McCarthy was playing in the Allstars side and made 35 himself. Here comes Tyler Anand, and that's good. He's picked up 3. Fine shot by Liam McCarthy. That's good. That's better from Anand. Slow delivery, but a bit of extra bounce for Conroy. Safely negotiates it, but it is going to be a second ball. This one a bit over pitch, a bit fuller, so Conroy could get underneath it, but good fielding by Anand in his follow through, uses the nets for safety. Just a single. And again, going back to that pace off, bit of extra bounce. And the 2 balls he's bowled to that effect in this over have been good, resulted in dot balls. Another second ball. And again, a good Yorker, just dug out by McCarthy. Unlucky for Anand to concede 2. That's gone through the 2 fielders there, just past Michael Barry, so 2 more. Last ball of the over. And again, a slow ball, but this time outside off. Room for Conroy to cut, and he hits it through point for 2. That's the end of the over. And Anand finishes his 2 overs. None for 18. 13 for Conroy and McCarthy. The New Zealand men are 51 after 6. Here's Bailey Ladder. Is that an edge? That's an edge. And that's a wicket. And that's the first wicket for the All-Stars. Didn't seem to do too much spin on it, just went on with the arm. Conroy looking for the paddle around the corner. Caught an edge, and Juka took it back off the back net. First wicket there for the All-Stars. And that's a breakthrough they really needed. And Conroy, good fielding there by Latham. He's at receiver, so he's floating a bit. It's Matt Latham, and he's kept that just to a single. Again, going on with the arm. Good fielding by Anand. Back foot drive by McCarthy, so just a single. This is better from the All-Stars. That one's gone down leg side. A bit wider, a bit more air on that one, and a good shot by Conroy. He had to wait on that, sort of smothered it through cover. 2 more. And again, going on with the arm, but going faster and fuller, and McCarthy has put that away. Very nice on drive, and that's a full 5 runs for Liam McCarthy. Before that it was 1 for 1, so Ladder finishes his over 1 for 6, but they got a wicket, and there was some good pressure in that over. So 19 after 3 this pair, 57 after 7. Josh Young will bowl the last over. It's a really nice shot by McCarthy. Final on drive. Here comes Josh Young, round the wicket. Oh no! Thought Young might get to it. It was Fuller with a back foot try. It bounced in the air, past Young, past Ladder, and another 5. So 2 5s and 2 balls. And that's a bit faster. Through Conroy in a hurry. Hits him on the body. They've got a second ball. So 2 5s for Liam McCarthy. Seems like a bit of indecision between the fielders there. And good fielding by Anand. Again, back foot punch by Conroy, but doesn't beat him at cover. Will look a bit slow ball, a slow ball, but it's also kept quite low. And McCarthy was on the back foot, so an inside edge. And the batters get through. And again, just glanced off the legs there by Conroy into the front net, finds the side, so they get 2, and this is the last ball of the pair. And it's a dot ball. Conroy makes his crease, good throw by Paulson, good back up by Ladder. That will wrap up the second pair. Conroy made 10, McCarthy made 19. Despite the wicket in the previous over, they made 29. And the New Zealand men, after 8 overs, halfway through their innings, they're on 67. $129 last night for the New Zealand men, and they're pretty much around the same mark last night. Obviously bit of a change in personnel, teams changing around a bit, but they were on 70 after 8 last night. And so far, just the 1 wicket. Michael Barry's going to bowl out. And he's bowling to Todd Watson. It was fast, full. And he's missed it outside off, and it's going to be second ball to start this pair. And straightening in towards his legs, finally clipped down up through the leg side for 2 for Watson. So Watson and Mitchell Gardner. That's out. That's very close. Good throw by Nan. And they get through for a single. Bit shorter, able to get underneath it, but bang into the ground. Just another single. Oh, that's a good shot. That was what Gardner was looking for the last ball. This time able to get the bat right underneath and straight into the ground. That's a very, very comfortable 2 through point. Finally played. And again, Watson doing the same. But Anand, he's been very good there in the front court there on the offside. He's keeping them off the nets. He's getting it to the keeper, who was Juker, who got the bails off in a hurry. But batsmen are safely home. 7 off the over. Barry finishes his spell. None for 12. and Watson, Mitchell Gardner are on 7. New Zealand men are 74 after 9. And they're heading towards a similar total to last night, you'd have to say, as Charlie Pawson comes in. And again, good shot by Watson. He played that in the last over too. Just angling towards the legs, but no sort of elevation on the ball. So he's clipped that very well through the leg side for 2 more. And called good there by umpire Speedy. Just veering down leg side, so there will be a second ball. Just 1 wicket so far in this innings. So I think the call stumped out. So basically the ball was a good one. And the batsman hadn't run. Duker had whipped the bails off. So the rule is that that's out immediately. They decided trying to run an overthrow, but that was given out immediately. So a wicket to the Allstars. That one's a bit shorter. Ducking underneath it again was Gardner, and again a second ball. So the previous one he ducked under, wasn't called no ball. It was a fair ball. They didn't run, it was out, and again another second ball and again short. This time outside off stump. Gardner can negotiate it down into the ground for a single. So I believe that the rule is that as soon as the keeper whips the bails off, then that is out. They couldn't wait for that overthrow to happen. And that was a full ball by Pawson, over pitch, full toss, smashed into cover by Watson for 2. That's into Pawson's 2 overs, 1 for 9. So they got a wicket in that over, and Pawson throwing in a couple of shorter balls that seemed to trouble Gardner. So the score is 7 after 2 is this pair, and the total for the New Zealand men are 74 after 10. Haven't yet seen Braden Gardner bowl. He's bowled twice in the first 5 overs. Obviously 10 overs so far. Jacob Duker, who is playing his second game, he'll come right arm over, and he's got 2 men on offside. And he's gone straight through Todd Watson. That's gone straight. Watson's played across the line, and he's paid the price. That's hit the top of middle. And a big wicket again for the All-Stars. This pair's gone down to 2. And this one, again, full and straight. Hard straight drive by Watson, but Ladder's there at the back. Fantastic start for Jacob Duker. A wicket and now second ball. And this time Watson able to get away onto the leg side for 2 along the ground. Young does the fielding. This is better from the All-Stars. Playing well here in spurts. And this time Gardner. You would say Duker's bowling very wicket to wicket here. Straight, a very nice straight line. And a defensive push by Gardner, but they're back on second ball. And this one they get through for a single, just off the legs from Gardner. And this one he's gone a bit shorter. It's through the shot already though, Watson, and it'll be another second ball to start the next innings. Sorry, next over, which will be the last of the pair, just 5 runs. Juka stuck to his strategy there, but threw in a shorter one at the end. So 5 runs after 3 overs and 72 after 11. -2 off that over for Jacob Juka. Josh Young will bowl his last over. And that's a big full toss outside off. Sliced away by Gardner through the point area, and he gets 2. And again, Watson's played on the leg side well today. Not that short, but he went for the pull, and another 2. So they'll be looking towards that 15 mark to recover here. Oh, nice ball. Went straight on there for Young. Got Gardner, I think, on the knee. Perhaps a bit of bat. Second ball. Important. The ball coming up. Certainly with the score on 9. And Gardner able to get some bat on it. That's out, yes. Just out. Charlie Pawson. Nice pick up and throw. Gardner probably needed the dive, and he was just caught short of his ground, and that's a big blow in the last over of this pair. Big wicket for the All-Stars. Nice pick up and throw from Pawson. Two balls to go now. Score back on 4. And again, good shot by Watson. He's played that pull shot. He's played on the leg side very well in these 4 overs. It was too short from Young. Easy put away. So they're on 6. And Gardner plays with a straight bat. Oh, has to run around Pawson. Would have been gone if it hit the stumps, but he's safe. And that ends the pair, a successful pair for the All-Star team. Watson scored 9, Mitchell Gardner scored -2, the pair scored 7, and the New Zealand men are 74 after 12 overs. Two wickets in that pairing, and 6 second ball opportunities. So a lot of pressure exerted, and some good rewards for the All-Star team. And the saved up Braden Gardner here for Ryan Jackson and Jack Mockford, who will finish for the New Zealand men's team. Now, we'll probably want to try and get to 100 here. Let's see. And a nice slow ball. Oh, geez, that one held in the air for a while. And it's going to be second ball straight away. It's a bit faster. Jackson away from his body. He picks up a single. Just bunts it to get through to the other end. So that's the first runs for this pair. Here comes Moxford for his first ball. And nice shot. Wasn't even very wide. That was probably hitting towards middle and off, and he's played that very late. Cut it through point for 2. And a no ball called by umpire Speedy. Front foot. Of course, no part of the foot can touch the line in indoor cricket, as opposed to outdoor cricket where it's foot over the line. So a no ball called. Another slow ball. Oh, probably went to the wrong ended Gardner, but to be fair to him, he'd picked it up pretty well on his follow through. It was another slow ball, clipped pretty well through that mid-wicket region by Mockford, but probably too well off the ground. Anyway, he gets 2 runs, and Gardner finishes up with none for 16 from his 2, and 9 runs to start that first over. Here comes Juka again, who was impressive in his first over. This time Barry picks it up, nice throw. Doesn't hit the stumps, so that's a single. Oh no, played again away from his body to Jackson. It was a shorter one, and he's only succeeded in inside edging it onto his stumps. And another wicket for Jacob Juka, his second, and the score is down back to 5. And this time Jackson plays with a straighter bat. Better, he gets himself a single. 4 wickets to fall in the innings so far. 3 across the last 2 pairs. And, oh. Mockford gets enough elevation on it. Barry gets a good throw into Latham, who's keeping for this over. So they get through for the single. 2 balls left in the 14th over. And again, Josh Jackson was trying to go through mid-on, but he was only succeeding in hitting it straight back to Juka. And Juka has his 3rd second ball of his 2-over spell. And nicely bowled. Gets Jackson on the foot, down leg side. It's a single. And a good spell by Jacob Juka. 2 for -3. Jackson is on 2, Mockford's on 6. The pair is on 8 after 2 overs. New Zealand men 82 after 14. You would probably say that they'll be competitive probably around this mark. Obviously keeping in mind that there is a change in personnel. A few changes across both teams from yesterday's game. They made 129 and the Allstars made 70, but the core group is the same. Here comes Bailey Ladder. And he's tossed that one right up, bit of drift. Jackson looking for a drive, but his footwork isn't there, so there's no run. And it's the second ball. Oh, there we go. Oh. Better from Jackson. It was not a bad ball from Ladder at all. He tossed it right up, took the pace right off. Jackson didn't quite get to the pitch of the ball, but adjusted well, and he hit it through mid-wicket, and he got himself 3 runs. And that one is down around the corner. Good shot by Mockford. Just ticking that around, and that's 2 more. That one just a bit quicker, but outside off, it was short, and Jackson had the time this time to put it away through point, past Gardner for 2. And that one just a bit shorter, but Mockford can't put that away. Not past Michael Barry, who's at the offline. 1 more. And there we go, there's Jackson. He's been looking for a big one. You could sense it. Wasn't quite there. He's had to pull that from well outside off stump, but he's monstered it through mid-on. And he's got 5 runs, and 5 needed runs. Ladder finishes his spell 1 for 18. but that was a much needed sequence. They negotiated a tricky last few balls, you would say, and that reward came with the big shot by Jackson for 5. So Latham will bowl the last over of the innings. The pair's on 20, 94 off 15, heading towards that 100 mark. Like Barry and Gardner are switching over. And pace off, well weighted by Jackson. Nice drive through cover for 2. So inching towards that 100 mark. After that wicket from Juka, they've been quite disciplined. Good ball from Latham. Just came a bit, had a bit on it. So just safely negotiated by Mockford. Here's the second ball. And this time he jams it out. And Gardner can't quite get to it. It's gone into the cover net for 2. Gone a bit shorter, but this time Jackson's still able to get underneath it, create some space on offside, and he gets 2 more through point. So that 100 is up. 26 now for this pair. 2 balls to go. Oh, stranded, absolutely stranded. Jackson apologising there to Mockford. He played a straight bat. There was no run on, but he came charging down. It was a big throw to the receiver. It was an overthrow, and they managed to get through for the single. Wicket probably gone begging, and a good finish by Jackson. Another hard shot through cover, very safe. 2 more. You think they probably might have finished under 100 if not for that run out in the last ball. However, Jackson's made 17, Mockford's made 12, and the pair has made 29. So the New Zealand men batting first here in the 3rd match of the Super Series against the New Zealand Allstars. They made 38 to Davies and Joel, 29 to Conroy and McCarthy, 7 to Mitch Gardner and Todd Watson, and Mockford and Jackson made 29, 38, 29, 7 and 29. The New Zealand men have made 103 here batting first, and the Allstars will be chasing 104 to win. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for the run chase. Welcome back, everyone. We're here for the run chase. The All-Stars are chasing 104 to win the series. Mitchell Gardner's bowling the first over. We're on second ball. Tosses it up. Picked up by Joel there off the point net. Charlie Pawson gets 2 runs, so Portland and Matt Latham are opening the innings for the All-Star team. Starts it from outside leg, and that's where it ends up. It's a wide ball. Mockford, oh. Swinging, it was full. It was a good on drive by Latham, but he picked out Mockford at the back, and if the throw would hit, he would have been out. He missed. And it's 9 runs off the first over though. Good start for the All-Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you if you are tuning in from wherever you may be watching. We're here at Bay Indoor Sports in Napier, New Zealand. The New Zealand men are playing a 3-match Super Series here as part of their preparations for the Indoor Cricket World Cup. Takes place in Sri Lanka next month. And New Zealand men against the New Zealand All-Stars. Here comes Todd Watson, his first over. Straight and short, and Latham gets underneath it and they get through for a single. So just to recap, match 1, that was on Friday. The All-Stars defeated New Zealand men 84 to 41. And that's nice, it's quick, and it's short, and it's gotten through Portland, hit him in the torso. And they've got a second ball. He's picking up where he left off last night as Watson. Straight, fast, bit short, and this one's gone too full, over pitched, half volley, and a fine off drive by Sam Pawson, sorry, rather Charlie Pawson, Sam his brother, and that's gone to the back net for 4. Good shot. It's short, and it's smashed away by Latham through cover for 2. Good shot, hit that nice and hard into the ground, so 2 more. Score's ballooned up to 16 very quickly. And it's gone short. He's called no ball, but he's also called out. It was a no ball for being over shoulder height. Latham came down the wicket. I don't think Pawson realised he was preoccupied with the bouncer at his head, and the last play was the run out. So it is out, and that is the first wicket for the men's side. No ball front foot, and that's the end of the over. A successful one for Todd Watson. 1 for 4, and the All-Stars in pursuit of 104. They're 13 after 2. So match 1, that was on Friday. The All-Stars beat the men 84 to 41, and yesterday afternoon the men defeated the All-Stars 129 to 70. 2 skins apiece in the first game, 3 skins for the men in game 2. Liam McCarthy has the ball. He'll come right arm over. There's been obviously a squad of 12 for the New Zealand players, so there has been a few changes sort of around the teams, and of course some under 22 New Zealand players and some local domestic cricketers have also made up the playing group for this series. And that's wide, outside off stump. Latham playing away from his body, and he's missed it. It's a second ball. Throws it up, able to get through Latham, but Watson can't collect it cleanly, so they'll get through for a single. And again, short and wide outside off stump, easy put away for Pawson, 2 runs. He's gone for the big one as Latham on length ball, and only thing he succeeds with is an inside edge, but he gets a single. 2 balls to go in this over. And another inside edge. It's good by McCarthy. It's another single though. It's a good shot by Latham. It was definitely travelling towards the back net for 5. The shoe got in the way. Gardner picked up the rebound, so it's just a single. And that's the end of an eventful over from McCarthy. 6 runs off it. And the All-Stars are 19 after 3. So they're about on track with the run rate, which is roughly just over, I'd say roughly 6.5 and over. 6.5 to 7 to win this game. Yeah, about 6.5. So they're frustrated. So there will be a second ball. Oh, nice pick up by Jackson there. Off the wood wicket net. 2 runs. Oh, nice bowling. He threw that right, it looked like he threw that right up to Conroy and got into a Yorker position. Bit hard to play that. So second ball. And this one is short and wide outside off stump. Easy put away for Latham through cover for 2. So last ball of the pair. Throws it up again. Mockford there to clean up at the back. It's a dot ball. 5 runs off the over. It ends a successful pair. Pawson made 15. Latham made 9. And after 4 overs, in their pursuit of 104 to win, the All-Stars are at 24 after 4. Right, we're back. Second pair, Michael Barry, Braden Gardner. Jack Mockford is going to come in with his right arm leg spin. And it's gone straight on with the arm. Barry looking to clip it away through leg side, he misses it. And it's going to be a second ball straight away. And this time he gets it. He gets across the stumps there, does Barry. Clips it through mid-wicket, but also over-pitched there by Mockford. Be interesting to see here. Braden Gardner goes against him. Oh, wow. The wrong one. It's gone straight through him. He was looking to go through, didn't pick it. And it's another second ball. And again, that's better from Gardner. Started on leg stump, 2 full, well clipped away through mid-wicket, 2 more runs. That'll give him some confidence to get away. Toss it up. It's tailing in a bit. Good turn here from Mockford, and he's got his 3rd second ball of the over. And this one, oh no. The call was a wide. Gardner came running down. He was well stranded, was Gardner. The throw couldn't be picked up at the back, and they managed to complete the run plus a wide, so they actually get 3 runs. So instead of a -5 for the out, it's actually 3 runs. It's almost an 8-run play, you would say. A good over for Mockford, though. Shouldn't be unhappy with that. 3 second balls, some good pressure, and a change up there in pace. Here comes Ryan Jackson. Yeah, nice. Just cramping him up for room there on the leg side. Conroy does the work. Another second ball, the 4th one here, and only 7 balls in. The key is no wicket has been lost yet. And this one clipped off his legs, through mid-wicket, over-pitched, and a good shot by Barry. 2 runs for him. So they've negotiated 4 second balls. And will they be able to negotiate 5? That one just got a bit big on Gardner, and he can only succeed in jamming it down into the ground. So and good shot. Short, but he gets underneath it. Enough to free his arms, goes through point for 2. Another second ball negotiated. 10 runs, you can see. 5 second balls, meaning there's been 5 dots. And again, Bonga, nice, fast, straight. Barry with a straight back, right into the very top net. Another single. And they'll be on second ball again, which will be the 6th one of the pair. 2 in the innings. A tidy over from Jackson, just 4 runs off it. And at the end of 2, the pair is on 11. After 6 overs, the All-Stars are on 35. All right, they're really throwing everything at this pair. Here comes Dion Joel. So 2 overs of spin. And comes down the wicket, gets across the crease. Good shot through mid-wicket. Another second ball negotiated. Good shot by Barry. Safe shot along the ground, you'd say, so 2 more. And you'll get there from time to time. It's short, it's a long hop, and it's easy for Gardner to hit that through square leg for a very safe 2. Oh, and again, oh wow. Oh wow. That's cricket in many ways. Joel completely lost his line there. Barry should put it away. He got a small amount of bat on it. I think Gardner expected it. He didn't. And he came charging down the crease. And the throw came in and he was well gone. So that's a fortunate wicket, you would say, for the Allstars, but a wicket nonetheless. So rather for the New Zealand team. It's a bit shorter though, and it's easy for Barry to cut that through point for 2. Look like the wrong un. Rather leg spinner, and that's another leg spinner, but that's down the leg side. And he's landed, but he hasn't managed to get that to bounce, so Gardner got over the top of it. Joel put in the throw, but he was home either way, and it's a single. So they've negotiated 3 tough overs so far, and they've scored 15. 15 pretty valuable runs, you'd have to say, in the context of the chase. So Davies will bowl the last over of the pair. Three men on offside. Davies comes right arm over the wicket. This one very straight. Played right back to Davies by Gardner. And the 7th, second ball of the pair. And Gardner drives that through, gets across the stumps, drives that through, cover for 2. And it's a full toss, but he can't put it away, outside off. Fielded by Mockford at the back. Another second ball. And again, another full toss. He's hit it, but well fielded there by McCarthy at point. Kept it just to a single. Kept it off the net. It was hit quite hard by Barry. Persisting with that 3 men on offside line. This time a back foot drive by Gardner, gets it over all 3 of them, and that's 2 runs. And this one, again, another full toss, full. Barry can't put it away though. And that's the end of the over, that's the end of the pair. Barry made 13, Braden Gardner made 7, the pair made 20. 20 pretty tough runs, you'd have to say. They negotiated 8 second ball opportunities. There was 1 wicket. And they've kept the All-Stars in the game. After 8, chasing 104 to win, the All-Stars are on 44. Great series so far. We're midway through the second innings of the final game. It's 1 apiece. Good preparation for the New Zealand men for the World Cup next month. And good venue here, One Court Centre here in Napier on the east coast of New Zealand. Very personal, very personable, very in your face. Good viewing for the spectators. Ahmed Khawaja taking you through this one. And thanks for being here wherever you may be watching. Ryan Jackson is going to bowl his second over. Juka and Latta are the third pair. And he starts with a wide down leg side. Nope. Appeal for run out, but he was in his crease, just got a bit too close, a bit too cramped there for Juka. It's the second ball. And this one he's able to squeeze out for a single through point. Had a bit of a tough time with the bat in last night's game to Juka. He batted with Davies, but he bowled very well today. Picked up a couple of wickets. And front foot no ball. It's too full, and it's a good drive by Latta. And he's got 2 runs for it. So 2 plus 2 for the no ball, 4 runs. And Juka again, looking for that cut through point. Can't get it past Davies though, who keeps it off the net, so just a single. Good fielding. Oh, nice fielding by Gardner. Picked that up nice and cleanly off the mid-wicket area. But Juka was home, and also Watson couldn't get the bails off with the ball. So 10 runs off the over. Jackson finishes his spell. None for 14. 7 overs to go in this game. 54 on the board, so 50 needed off the last 7. So game's certainly in the balance. And reflective, I think, of the series. It's played, obviously, they're trying to simulate as competitive as an environment as they will experience at the World Cup. And I think they're achieving that this weekend. Back foot drive, under edge there from Latta. Outside off stump, not using the feet, 1 run. But their Latta was fast. He got through, not out. Gets through for another run. And it's Jackson and Juka got tangled up a bit. Duke was trying to get to his ground. Jackson was slightly in the way, making the throw, as is his right. And if he had thrown down the stumps, that would have been out. But it's a dot ball, and it's a second ball. And he's, bit of pace off the ball. Didn't get to McCarthy that quickly, and he tried to unload for the back flip. Could have been close, but he wasn't able to get rid of the ball. So a single. And that's down leg side for a wide, and that ends the over. So 2 successful overs so far for Juka and Ladder. They're on 15, and after 10, it is 59 for the All-Stars. They need 44 off the last 6, just over around 7 and over. Just the 2 wickets so far lost during this innings. New Zealand men lost 4 during their innings, so much better in terms of dismissals, you would say, from the last couple of games. New Zealand men only lost 2 last night, and 10 for the All-Stars. And Jack Mockford, Ladder looking for the pull, but I don't think he quite got there, and he missed it. Maybe a bit of bat. It's a dot ball though, it's a second ball. And this one, Ladder finds. That's in his arc. It's a short ball, and it's a very easy pull to leg side net for 2. Oh, nice bowling, nice bit of drift, nice bit of turn. Duka didn't get forward to that, and that's probably what he needed. So it's a dot ball, it's another second ball. And this one's a bit shorter, and this is better from Duka through square leg for 2. Paddles it around the corner. Shot, that's 2, that's short, it's wide, and that's easy for Ladder. Put that away, gets it past Conroy, that was difficult for him. 2 more, so 21 now. Oh, and that's out, yes. Happened first time in the over, the second time round. Was in 2 minds as to how to play that, and kind of ended up with an awkward looking paddle shot, a slight inside edge, and Watson took the catch off the net. Good reward for Mockford. He's had another good outing with the ball. One for 8 from his 2, a much needed wicket for the men's team. 3rd of the innings. So the pair goes back down to 16. Davies will bowl the last over of the pair. And it's full outside off, and Ladder has hit the cover off that ball. He's hit Gardner. But they've gotten a single for it. Yeah. Nice and full, drive by Duka, straight to Jackson, second ball. Important last 4 balls coming up, with about 43 runs to win still. And Duka finds that leg side net that is not patrolled on the front part of the court. Obviously he's got 3 men here on offside, so 2 runs. And this time Ladder finds, oh, they're going. Not out. Over pitched, outside off, a strong shot He hit it straight into the ground. He got good elevation on it, and he got it to the back. It was 5 runs, and then they decided to risk an extra one. They got 6 for that, and that's a massive shift. And that's good from Davies. Outside off, Fuller, that's what he's looking for. Latter couldn't do much about that. Important ball coming up. Last ball, and it's also a second ball. And he manages to dig it out. Conroy there, standing a bit deep on offside. And he gets a single. And they got 25. They also got the skin. The first 2 skins going to New Zealand, but this one going to the All-Stars. And that's their highest total so far. Juka made 6, Ladder made 19, the pair made 25, and after 12 overs, the New Zealand All-Stars are on 69. So Tyler Anand, Josh Young will be the last pair out, with the All-Stars on 69. They need 35 to win at about 8.75 and over, so roughly 9 and over. They've put together 3 pairs of at least 20 each. So they've been consistent so far, but they're going to have to score their biggest total to win this game from here. And no doubt the New Zealand men will not make it easy. Mitch Gardner's going to come around the wicket to the left-handed Young. And starts with a wide down leg side. Good shot by Young, cut through point for 2. And here's Anand. He's got some very long levers, very tall man. He gets underneath that length of ball, crunches it into cover for 2 runs. So Gardner's going to stick now to going over the wicket to the left-hander. And Young's able to clip that off his legs. Very mid-wicket, 2 more. Good start for this pair, 7 runs. That's better, that's good from Gardner. Fast, full, outside off stump. Yorker length. And Anand can't get that out. So it's a second ball. And he comes down the wicket. He's hit it into Jackson, I think, or has he hit it into his batting partner? Either way, it's ricocheted into the leg side net for 2. And that ends the over. 9 runs off it. So they're on track. They're on track with the current run rate. 26 needed off the last 3. Gardner bowled his 2 overs, none for 18. So I believe that leaves Watson, who's going to bowl now, Conroy and Dion Joel. Should be an interesting contest here. And a bit short. And then maybe looking just to bunt it through the offside. Wasn't expecting it. Bit of an outside edge. Gardner there doing the keeping for this over. And this one nicely done. Zoomed in right at his leg. Straight to Davies. Davies got it to Gardner. If it hit the stumps, it would have been gone. But good bowling, good fielding, and good work by the batters to be able to get the run. So, and he's certainly bowling with a bit of effort. The last couple of games is Todd Watson, but Young, also a very tall man, able to get in underneath that and work that through point for 2. And nice shot by Anand. That was just a bit too down leg side and too short. And with his reach, he was able to pull that safely into the square leg net for 2. So 13 the score. He's able to get off. Yeah, nice pick up and throw by Jackson. Very quick. But they get us another single. Well bowled. Oh, is that out? Oh, what fielding by Victor Davies. There wasn't much on there. He had just tried to jam it out. His foot must have been out of the ground for only a second, but it went straight to Davies, who tapped it straight back to the stumps, quick as you like, and that's a big wicket for the New Zealand side. Dion Joel to bowl the penultimate over of the innings. And a good shot. Good use of the feet there by Josh Young. He's gone aerial and he's hit it to the back for 4. That's what the All-Stars needed. Takes that score back up to 13, the total to 82. So 22 needed now for 11 balls. That's not a bad ball from Joel, but that reach from Tyler Anand, he was able to get in underneath it and hit it through the offside for 2, getting it past Conroy and Gardner. So 84 now, 20 needed off 10 balls. Oh, well fielded, Davies again. 2 superb bits of fielding in the front court, one on the leg side, one on the offside. This time Young is the victim. Set off straight away, thought he could get it past him, but he didn't. And that's a big blow. That might be it for the All-Stars, but what a way. Excellent fielding from Victor Davies. Oh, Joel with an extra bit of pop there. Leg spinner to the left-hander, and it's a second ball. 25 needed now off 8 after that wicket. And he's going, yeah, he went big, did Young. He didn't get over the top of it. It hit the top net first, and that's a simple catch for Mockford. A second wicket for Joel in the over, and this game is probably, with the New Zealand men now, just the 1 ball left in the over. They had to go for it. 2 excellent bits of fielding by Victor Davies in the last few balls, and this wicket now. And again, this one the wrong in, and Anand nowhere near it. He was trying to clear it, to hit it for a 7. He's missed. 3 wickets for Joel in the over, and the game will go to New Zealand men with 1 over to go. The pair is on 0, and the score after 15 is a 69. Mathematically it's possible, but 35 needed off the last over. Conroy, the bowler. and I think the men and certainly the All-Stars, I think a lot of the players have got something out of this series, and certainly that's the most important thing of all. As this goes past the bat of Young outside off stump, reaching for it. It's a second ball, and yeah, of course, obviously there have been trainings alongside this, and it's obviously the key thing is the development and trying different things and combinations and seeing how it works. So all in all, a successful series that the NZ men have partaken in over the past couple of days. So just 4 balls to go. And Anand has hit that very hard at Gardner. It's a drop catch, but it's harsh to say that. He's hit that very, very difficult. Couldn't get it off the rebound either, so 2 runs. And that should, just evades Jackson in the air, off the cover net for 2. Well played, well bowled. Getting it right in there is Conroy, outside leg stump, and then trying to give himself some room. So here's the final ball. And he's hit that very hard. Just evades Mockford at the back. He slammed it down the ground though, and he picks up 5 runs. 4 runs to finish, and that's the last ball, and that is the game. So just to recap here, we're at Bay Indoor Sports in Napier, and the New Zealand men have taken the Super Series by 2-1 against the All-Stars with a 103 to 79 run win. 24 runs the difference in the end. The New Zealand men batted first. They scored 103, 38, 29, 7 and 29. That was Davies and Joel 38, Conroy and McCarthy 29, Watson, Mitch, Gardner 7 and Mockford and Jackson 29. In response, the All-Stars scored 79, Latham and Pawson scored 24, Barry and Braden Gardner scored 20, Latta and Duca scored 25, and Young and Anand scored 10. A successful series, played in good spirit and played in a competitive environment, and that's the tune-up that the New Zealand men needed for this training and preparation for the World Cup. So for Ahmed Khawaja and the crew here, the Hawke's Bay Indoor Cricket Club here, live on YouTube, thank you very much for your company. And the next time we'll see you, we'll be at the World Cup. Bye-bye for now. Thanks.